given unto you. Seek and ye shall what? Find. It means that you can't find if you don't seek. Whatever you don't seek after, whatever you don't pursue, whatever you are not desperate for, you will never get. So it is seekers that get. In fact, seekers attract God to themselves when you are a seeker. Look at the life of Zacchaeus in the book of Luke chapter 19 from verse 1 to 10. Zacchaeus heard that Jesus was passing by and he wanted to see Jesus, but he was small in stature, and since the crowd was much, the Bible said he ran and climbed a sycamore tree just to see Jesus. And when Jesus saw him, he got the attention of Jesus. Brethren, if you are a seeker, God's attention will be drawn in your direction. Now, he was seeking to see Jesus, but you know that he got more than he was seeking. Because when Jesus came to where he was, and Jesus saw that this was a seeker, Jesus told him, come down. You wanted to see me, but you will get more than you want. In fact, today, let's go to your house. That was not what he was looking for. All he was looking for, just to see Jesus. He was just seeking to see Jesus. But Jesus now said, you will not only see me, I am going to your house. It's a blessing when you're a seeker. You will get more than you are seeking. You will get more than you desire. But you limit yourself when you are not a seeker. When you are not seeking in prayer. When you are not seeking. In fact, God never wastes those who seek him. No. See Nicodemus. The Bible said in the night when people were sleeping, Nicodemus came to Jesus. That was a seeker. Others were sleeping, but he was seeking. Most of us, we use our night to sleep. You don't wake up in the night to seek the face of God. You don't wake up in the night to call upon God. How are you a seeker? How do you want to find? But Nicodemus in the night, where others were sleeping, he came to Jesus, and he's coming to Jesus, he got more than he was looking for. Because it is from the coming of Jesus we hear the word born again, and many other things that followed and that happened in his life. Brethren, this year God is calling us, calling everyone, come and seek him sincerely. You will get more than you are expecting, I promise you. Because there's nobody who seeks sincerely that don't get more than they are expecting. But when you are not seeking, when you are not desperate, how do you want God to do things in your life? Genuine conversion followed by consecration leads to heart circumcision, also known as entire sanctification. You desire sanctification, it begins first at being converted. You cannot talk about sanctification, heart circumcision, when first you are not converted. So you must be converted. You must come out from sin. When you come out from sin, when you know that sin is no more in your life, there is nothing you are doing that displeases God. There is nothing you are doing that God is not happy with. That is when you can now press forward for sanctification. All of these things, is it conversion? Is it sanctification? Is it Holy Ghost baptism? Is available in full package, but it's available only for seeker. The question is, are you a seeker? Are you spending time privately seeking God? Since we have been talking about sanctification, can you say you have sought God desperately and God has done it? Or you hear the message and you put it back. You hear the message and you cast it away from you. Remember, it is only available for seekers. Point number 2 is characteristics of a sanctified church. What do we see in a church and we say this church is a sanctified church? In the book of Acts chapter 2. Acts chapter 2, reading in verse 1. And when the day of Pentecost was fully come, they were all with one accord in one place. All. What a church. You know, in the book of Luke chapter 24 verse 49, before Jesus left, he told them, look at Luke chapter 24. Luke chapter 24 in verse 49. Look at what Jesus told them before he left. He said, and behold, I send the promise of my Father upon you. but tarry ye in the city of Jerusalem until ye be endued with power from on high. That was the instruction. That was what Jesus told them. Jesus told them to tarry. Now, eventually in Acts chapter 1, Jesus left them in verse 9 and verse 10. Now, look at